Shalom and good day all, this is Healing29 back again for another One Piece live action episode review. This time I am covering episode 7, to which the title of the episode is called The Girl with the Swordfish Tattoo. The small synopsis that it gives is, after striking a deal with a familiar foe to find Arlong, Luffy and his friends set sail to Cocoa Village and learn about Nami's mysterious past. So, moving from that into my written notes, Luffy and the crew make their way to the Cocoa Village to find Nami, and for that we end up going to the Konomi Islands, to which we get to see quite a number of flashbacks within this episode in relation to Nami's past. We see how Arlong calls on Nami in the day, and Garp goes to the Barate, and I was actually surprised to see the Barate return in the story, as he tries to locate where Luffy has gone to. Whilst this, Nami reunites with members of the Cocoa Village, as she has been sent to basically get a tribune to recover, and that includes meeting the character of Genzo, to which Genzo feels like quite a likable character. Luffy and crew witness what she does for Arlong in regards to these events. Plus, Arlong gets a bit of a visit from some Marines that also work with him. In this time, Luffy has also spoken to Genzo, and eventually they meet Nami's sister. Garp still seeks Luffy at the Barate. Whilst this is occurring, we still get some flashbacks in regards to Nami's past and what she has done to try to sort of save her village. Whilst this is happening, Luffy and his crew have finally met up with Nami's sister and spoken to her about Nami's past. We then move into the next act, which Luffy reflects on the story which was told in relation to Nami, and he has a bit of a discussion with Zoro. Kobe and his fellow crewmate at the Barate ends up getting across some information to a fellow crew member, which lets the fellow crew member know that Garp is the grandfather of Monkey D. Luffy, to which after that we move into the next couple of scenes, to which Kobe returns to Garp with the information to the direction to which Luffy was headed out at the Barate, with past and present being shown in relation to Nami and her actions. Nami's sister also finally starts to learn the secret towards Nami's actions and of her wanting to save Cocoa Village, until Arlong sends along some corrupt Marines to collect the money that she had saved up, until Nami finally admits to Luffy that she needs his help. Jumping directly into my afterthoughts of this episode, I must admit, as we start to see the backstory start to unfold for the character of Nami, you really start to feel for her character and her situation, and also what she was basically led to do to not only save members of her family, but also to take the time to basically pay off the ransom of the village, only to see those actions being turned completely upside down as she is betrayed by Arlong, and she's got no choice but to turn to Luffy and his crew to help save her. I really enjoyed seeing the flashback scenes as it gave us a little bit more understanding to her character, as well as an understanding to say maybe some of the things that were happening to the village. If I were to slightly criticize, I do think it was slightly better shown in the anime, especially in the episode of the East Blue. I did actually enjoy what it showed in regards to her past, and also how it shared basically how her surrogate or adoptive mother took both of them in. You got to see a little bit more in regards to the past. I don't know if it will carry over to the next episode, that we might see some more in relation to her past. I don't know if that information will probably come from Ginzo or not, but time will tell by the time I cover it next episode. So now I'm going to move into the area of the rating of the episode. So to begin, the main characters, I give an 8 out of 10. The supporting characters, I actually enjoyed what was done with the supporting characters in this, because you got to see some of the past of where the village was actually under threat, but also how threatening Arlong could be to a village, along with his crew. Was it the best in acting? Not so much. Oh, was it the best in execution? Not so much, but you understood what was being presented to you. So an 8 out of 10 for both main characters and supporting characters. One thing that I have really been enjoying is the next thing, which is what I'm about to cover, and that is the soundtrack, to which I also give an 8 out of 10. And it's only been once through my reviews to which it's only gotten a 7.5 out of 10, and that was basically the last episode. But for this, it does actually return back to 8, and I like how the soundtrack was used. I hope by the time I complete episode 8 and its review, who knows, it might be an 8.5, because this one's going to be the key executioner as to how well this story goes. So last but not least, the story rating for this episode, even though this is basically the first part in regards to Nami's story, I give it an 8 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day. And please let me know in the comments if you've been watching this series too, and what has been your favourite scenes, or even your favourite scene that might be in this episode, or what's your favourite part that you've watched so far. I don't care about spoilers right now. I'm not worried about spoilers. Why? Because at least with the spoilers and with me watching through these episodes and also looking through the One Piece stuff, at least it gives me something to check out and test for myself to see, okay, are these spoilers legit or are they fake? Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.